Hi class. For the next few PowerPoints, I'm going to show you guys how to create a menu. Like I said, this is important for those of you who want to go to Culinary 1 next year because you'll be creating your own restaurant. So as we look at this PowerPoint, I want you guys to just take some ideas of different types of menus, different types of restaurant ideas. And then by Friday, I want you guys to tell me what your concept is going to be and try to give me an idea of what type of menu you want to incorporate. So what is a menu? Why is it important? A menu explains to your customers what it is that you offer for service and for sale. Not everything that you put on the menu has to be edible. If you go to the beach, there's a lot of restaurants down there that like to sell t-shirts and other items, and they may put that on their menu. They may put information about catering. They might also put information about other locations, items that are coming up for sale in the future. They may even put things that are on sale for special. The menu is a list of dishes available in the restaurant. It's the food and the beverages to be served and sold. It can be a valuable marketing tool, especially nowadays as everything is online. Being able to have your menu put on the internet is a good way for people to be able to see what you have to offer without having to leave your home. The menu dates as far back as the Song Dynasty, around 960 to 1279. The modern menu, which is what we're going to be using, that was created by Chef Auguste Escoffier. Escoffier was known as the king of chefs and the chef of kings. He was a French chef. He was a restaurateur. He was a popular culinary writer. A lot of the things that we incorporate in the kitchens with the brigade system, having the chefs, the sous chefs, the cooks, we get all that from Escoffier. Well, Escoffier created the first real modern menu. This is it. It was around 1909 at a restaurant in New York called the Carillon. And with that, he created a menu that listed all of his courses. A typical meal for Escoffier was about 12 to 17 courses. This one is a pretty small course because there's only about 10 on it. But Escoffier was the first to pair salads, soups, and desserts with entrees. And this was known as a prefix menu. Basically, Escoffier told you everything you were going to eat during that meal, and you would be charged a price. As you can tell, there's no price on here. Generally, that probably meant because this was a hotel, the price was included in the stay at the hotel. Or it was just so expensive that only people who did not care about money pretty much ordered this meal. That's the two ways to look at it. There are several types of menus. We have the table d'hote, which is that fixed or set price menu. This usually consists of 2 or 3 courses with a limited selection of dishes available at every course. This is something you might see at a wedding where you offer either fish or chicken, that kind of thing. Then you have a la carte, and this is the most popular one that we probably see everywhere. This is a menu where all the dishes are individually priced and cooked to order. McDonald's is a great example of this. You have your party or your function menu. This menu can vary from drinks and canopies to a sit-down banquet, weddings, anniversaries, dinners, dances. This menu has a fixed price and chosen beforehand. For example, the prom. You might get a meal with the prom, and it all incorporates like a price of like $25 or something. Children's menu. This offering is a separate menu. It has the exact same stuff that you might sell, but it's in a smaller portion. The items might be a little more healthier. There may be a little bit of a theme. Sometimes the menu is separate, more colorful, so forth. Your types of restaurants are also based on your menu some, okay? Like we said, with your table d'hote, this is going to be a banquet or a buffet, maybe a coffee house, a clinical menu. You'll notice that maybe at school. Hey, pizza on Thursdays, tacos on Tuesday, Wednesday is soup or something like that. A la carte, this is where you choose everything you want. You might see this on a breakfast, a lunch, a dinner menu. The California menu, that is kind of like a diner. ethnic menu, of course, different types of restaurants there, Chinese, Japanese, French, things like that, Middle Eastern. Specialty menu. We're going to talk a little bit about specialty menu in just a couple of moments. Room service menu, lounge menu. And then you have your other types of menus. You have your static menu, your du jour menu, your wine menu, and your dessert menu. Now, static menu is generally something where you own a business, maybe it's 24 hours, and at 11 o'clock you shut down most of your kitchen service and you only serve like 5 or 6 items until 6 o'clock the next morning. Du jour menu is where you serve something for the day. That could be a soup of the day. It could be an entree. Like for today, we have meatloaf or something. And then we have your dessert menu. Unique restaurant themes. And this is where I was talking about a specialty menu. If you guys want to have a really creative, interesting little restaurant, absolutely go for it. There's a little video right down here where you can see some of the most unique restaurant concepts around the world. And with that, you can click on some of the different ones. Unfortunately, some of the restaurants that are on that list have closed, so you can't get to the links, but there's a lot of really cool ones. There's like the Barbie Museum restaurant, where all the food is based on the Barbie doll character, and even the items are served in things that look like Barbie doll clothes and stuff. There's the Ice restaurant that is in Abu Dhabi, where the entire interior of the restaurant, the seats, the tables, the chairs, are all made of ice, and you put on a special coat. You can only stay in the room for about 45 minutes because of the temperature, but it's a neat little place that people like to venture out to. So be creative with this menu if you want. Okay, I want you guys to have fun with this project over the next 4 weeks. Come up with your concept. Couple of things I don't want you to do just yet. Let's say that you want to own just a bakery or something. That's great, but for the purpose of this project, I want you guys to be thinking of appetizers, soups, salads, entrees as well. You are going to have a chance to get to work on some desserts for your menu, and I have no problem with you doing more than the required 4 desserts for your menu if you want to have like a bakery so you can be a little more creative. But just for the sake of this project right now, try to come up with a restaurant that offers all kinds of things. Okay. If you want to have like a diner, what I would recommend is turning your appetizers possibly into your breakfast menu, and then your entrees would be things like your burgers and so forth. Again, next year, if you take Culinary 1 and you want to have a bakery or something, we can adjust things then. But for the sake of this, just be creative, kind of have that idea, and we'll go from there, okay? If you have any questions, again, email me, or you can private message me during the class hours that I'm open, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.